Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync HomeStack with Lofty so that all those leads you're generating in HomeStack automatically show up in Lofty with all their contact information. You can follow up in Lofty. A ton of rich information is going to come over, including the saved searches in HomeStack. Put them in Lofty, follow up, and create more deals. You can use these two apps together as one. Let me show you how. Okay, so here we are in HomeStack, and to make the connection, we're going to go to apination.com. You can click on this button that says Get Syncs. It's going to take you to this page where you can sign up for an API Nation account or sign into your API Nation account if you already have one. Signing up for an API Nation account is totally free. Then you can look around at all the different automations. You'll only start to pay once you actually choose a subscription. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Now that I'm signed in, I can see all the apps I can sync on API Nation. So there's a ton of different marketing apps, productivity apps, real estate apps. So take a look around. I'm going to come down to H for HomeStack right here. That's what we're connecting today. So I'm going to click on HomeStack, and you can see we have all these different apps I can connect to HomeStack. So the first thing I'm going to do is connect HomeStack to API Nation. So I'm going to go up here to Connections, and I'm going to hit Add Account. It's going to say, where's your API key and what is your input label? So the API key, it says it's found on the HomeStack under Integrations. So I'm going to go back to my HomeStack app. Come on down here on the left to Integrations right here. Click on that, and there is my API key. I'll copy that, go back to API Nation, and I'm going to paste it in right here. Perfect. And then an input label. So this is just a name for my connection. I can name it after myself, my business, whatever. So I'm going to just call it GabeCo, and I'll hit connect. And there you go. You can see the connection is now made. So now I can go into integrations, and I can use that connection to connect HomeStack to any of these apps. All right, and today we are connecting Lofty. So I'm going to click on that. And you can see we have two syncs available, Lofty into HomeStack and HomeStack into Lofty. I'm going to focus on HomeStack into Lofty to get started, get those leads from HomeStack into Lofty as soon as possible. Now we're going to select the account we just connected, the HomeStack account. So I'm going to select that one. You should see yours there. And then we got to connect our Lofty account. So you just hit connect. It'll take you out to Lofty where you'll just sign in, authorize the connection. It's that easy to make the connection. There we go. So just a few configuration options here. Do I want to sync all existing users in HomeStack into Lofty? So if I'm trying to get Lofty caught up with some users I got in HomeStack, I can do this and it'll push them over. Maybe I don't want it caught up. Maybe I got a bunch of people in HomeStack. I don't want them in Lofty. I just want any new people in Lofty. If that's the case, uncheck this box, and then any new users will get synced over to Lofty. As you're getting added to Lofty, you can say exactly what you want to happen. Do I want to overwrite the information? So if somebody already exists in Lofty, should we completely overwrite them with the stuff from HomeStack? Or you can check this box and say, don't completely overwrite them, just put in any new stuff HomeStack might have. Do I want to mark the leads as private? Do I want to have that new lead alert email sent? Maybe I do. Do I want to have that new leads welcome email sent to the lead? Maybe I do. And then here you can assign the agent if you'd like. I'll hit subscribe, and it's going to create the sync. So those configuration options help us create the sync. This is now the sync, and I can activate it here. But before we do, let me show you two things. One, the filter. Here you can filter based on any of those fields in HomeStack. So maybe I want to filter based on tags. I can say, all right, tags contains Lofty. And then the contacts, the users from HomeStack will only come over if I tag them with Lofty. So you can do that, and you can mix and match different rules and filters so you get exactly what you want. I'm going to go ahead and clear these out though. I just want all my new contacts in there. So I'll do that. And then you come down here to mapping. We do a lot of this for you. You can see the save searches even going in here. So a bunch of rich information. We got the data transpo. So we've really set up the sync for you here between HomeStack and Lofty. If there's anything else you want to add, let's come down here though to tags. So you can have tags here, source. If you want to throw in, one of the fields from HomeStack, you can do that, or you can just type it in. You can say source. Let's make that source HomeStack, and it'll add that HomeStack to every source. This looks good. I'm going to go ahead and activate this sync. So there we go. This sync is now running. Maybe you want to go in bi-directionally mode. Maybe you want a two-way sync because you're working in Lofty. You want to send some stuff back to HomeStack. You can do that. Just click on the HomeStack link. The logo here at the top is a nice shortcut to get back to all the HomeStack syncs. Click on Lofty again, and you're just going to go through the same process, this time going from Lofty to HomeStack. Activate this sync, choose the same accounts. You're going to see a similar configuration option. Do I want to sync all existing leads from Lofty? Do I want to send over only particular groups from Lofty? Do I want to send over only contacts from a particular agent? Or do I want to send over only contacts from a particular tag? So a lot of different options there. And then in HomeStack, do I want to override information? Once you've done all that, you'll hit subscribe. And then again, it's going to create your sync. Similar thing here. We have the filter and the mapping. The filter this time you're going to see is based on the Lofty fields. So anything in Lofty you want to filter on, only from a certain source, only with a certain tag, only in a certain group, you can do it. And then the mapping, you can see the information from HomeStack, where it's going in Lofty as they're coming back over. So this looks good. I'm going to go ahead and activate this sync. And there you go. If you click on My Syncs, you'll now see you have 2 syncs running, HomeStack into Lofty and Lofty into HomeStack. So that's it. That's how you connect HomeStack to Lofty. Get those contacts into Lofty as soon as possible so your team can start working on them and creating more deals. If you need help setting up this sync, reach out, shoot us an email, give us a phone call. We are API Nation, and we are connecting the world's applications.